Hey, and welcome back to day 2 with a quick and effective practice to tone your entire body. So when you're ready, roll out your mat and let's begin in half shavasana on your back. Let the soles of your feet be hip-width distance connected to the mat, your arms resting alongside your body. And then for just a few rounds of breath, close your eyes, connect to your body, connect to your breath. Notice how you're feeling physically right now. Are there any spaces in your body where you feel tension, discomfort? How do you feel emotionally, mentally? What's going on in your life right now? Where are your thoughts going? And then let's go ahead and bring the awareness back to the breath and set an intention together for today's practice. May today's practice help you to connect with your body, to help you find ease and stillness in your mind. And may this practice always remind you that we cannot change the things that are going on in the world around us, but that we can always choose at how we want to look at whatever life throws at us. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth, breathe out, and then go ahead and open your eyes up again. Go ahead and draw your left and then your right knee up so that your shins are parallel to the earth. You can flex into your feet here and check if you can align your knees over your hips. If your core muscles are not as strong yet, you might have to bring your knees in a little bit closer towards your chest. The way you can actually feel where to place your knees further away from the shoulders or closer in is the moment you feel your lower back lifting off your mat, that's your point where you need to keep your knees, okay? I don't want you to lift your lower back off the mat. So wherever you can still draw the navel down and connect flush the lower back with the mat, that's where I want you to keep your knees, all right? Now stretch your arms up, facing straight up to the sky or the ceiling. And then we're very slowly going to go ahead and just extend the right leg. Don't touch it down, just hover it and bring it back up to center. Extend the left leg, hover, bring it up to center. Make sure your lower back stays nice and connected. Continue extending the legs, alternating right and left. Okay, let's do one more each side. Yeah, no problem. Let's add on, extend the right leg and lift the left arm up overhead. Bring both back to center. Left leg extends, right arm reaches up overhead. Both are coming back. Left arm, right leg. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Right leg, left arm. No, right arm, left leg. Right arm, left leg. Back to center. Let's do one more each side. Right leg, left arm. Hold here. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, back to center. Last one on the left leg, right arm, hold here. Really push into your heel, draw your navel to the spine. 3, 2, 1, back to center. And then from here, go ahead, hug your knees into the chest. Roll it out side to side a couple of times. And then go ahead and release the feet back down onto the mat. What I want you to do now is take both of your hands and lift the left leg up off the earth. Press your hands against the left knee. Now your head can lift slightly, shoulders lift as well. Pull your knee in towards your shoulders and press your hands against the knee. The lower back is still connected to the mat. Keep it going. Pull the knee in, push the hands against the knee. Breathe here. Isometric muscle contraction. Breathing here. 3, 2, 1, and release. Switching sides right away. Right knee comes up. Pressing the hands against the knees. Head and shoulders lift. Breathe. And press. Good. Keep the shoulders soft. Keep squeezing the knee in and pressing the hands against it for 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Last one here for your abdominal wall. Stretch your left leg up into the air, your right leg up into the air. If your knees are not completely straight, that's fine. You can keep a little bend in them. But make sure that your toes are spread nice and wide and that your balls of the feet are pushing up towards the sky. Now from here, we're going to reach the hands towards the feet, and then we're going to pulse up. First, we're going to go straight to the right, to the left, and then we're going to go straight again, okay? Lifting up, we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, to the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, to the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, to the center. Hold. Lift up a little higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Set the feet back down. Slide your legs out long on the mat. Reach your arms up overhead. Big inhale here. Big stretch through the front side of your body. And exhale completely relax and release. Awesome. From here, bend your knees, roll over to the right side, and then just flip yourself over all the way onto hands and knees. Beautiful. From here, inhale, lengthen the spine, lengthen the front side of the body, lift your gaze, find into your cat and cow as you exhale, rounding the spine, really drawing the navel up, shoulders away from the ears, hands and feet press into the mat. Inhale again, opening up the front side of the body, push the heart through the gate of your arms, lift your head, your gaze. Exhale, rounding the spine, contracting the navel and broadening through the shoulder blades. One more time. Inhale, looking forward and up. And exhale, rounding chin to chest, shoulders away from the ears. Coming back to a neutral tabletop position. We're going to go into a hovering table now. So what I want you to do is keep your hands underneath your shoulders, fingers spread nice and wide, tops of the feet pressing down as hard as you can. And then from here, let's lift off the knees just a little bit. And we're holding here for 10, shoulder blades dome, 9, navel draws to the spine, 8, 7, neck is relaxed, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then from here, just tuck your toes under, send it all back into downward facing dog. Pedal the feet here, feel free to move any way that feels natural, that feels good for you in this down dog. Bending the knees generously here, or just pressing the heels down one after the other, finding length through the back side of the body. Let's take one more breath or so here. And then from here, let's look all the way up to the top of the mat. And then I want you to step your right foot to the outer edge of the right hand and your left foot to the outer edge of the left hand. Don't drop your hips down. Keep your hips about the same height as your knees. So come into a super low, wide squat here. And then I want you to push your weight back so that you can really feel your hips and your thighs beginning to power up, to engage. Breathe here. And maybe you're able to reach your arms forward. So coming into this super, super low wide squat, either hands stay resting on the floor. If you want to take this into a little bit more of a powerful move, reach your fingertips forward. Hold it here. Breathe. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Really pressing down through all corners of the feet. You've got this. Lengthen through the spine. Hold it just a little bit more. 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Extend the legs. Turn your toes to face forward. Keep your knees bent generously. Hold the outer edges of your elbows and then just simply sway a little bit side to side. Feel that ease in the lower back. Feel the ease throughout the whole back side of the legs. Finding that length. Finding that stretch. Take one more breath in here. Good. And then go ahead and plant your hands down. Walk your feet back to a hip width distance. From here, inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And then as we exhale, we're just going to bend the right knee, plant the right fingertips down right underneath your face, and then the left arm is reaching up into the sky, finding your forward fold with a twist here. Maybe your gaze goes up to the left hand. One more breath here, lengthen the crown of the head forward. And then exhale, switching sides, bending into the left knee, left fingertips underneath the face as the right arm reaches up. Lengthening, trying to keep your spine as straight as possible. Your gaze can go up to the right fingers. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. And then from here, bend your knees generously, spread your arms, push into your feet as you lift up into standing, reach the arms up overhead, gaze follows. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Lengthen the spine here, slight bend in the knees as we inhale, arms reach up overhead. With an exhale, arms spreading, dive forward back into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And then as we exhale, plant your hands down, step your right leg long back. Find your lunge position here. Hold your lunge. Right heel is lifted up high, left hip pushes back. And then your feet are firmly pushing away from each other. Breathing here. One more full breath in. Plant your hands, step your left leg long back, find your plank pose. Drop the knees down or keep the knees lifted as you lower all the way down, either through chaturanga or knees, chest, chin to the ground. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in here. Full breath out. Inhale, right leg rises back and up. And as we exhale, bend the right knee, shift your weight forward and pull your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, extend, left leg rises back and up. Inhale, pull the knee in, shift forward, really round your upper back body. Inhale, extend the left leg back. One more time, knee to nose. Shift forward, hold it here, pull the knee in even closer, look up to the front of the mat, and then step your left foot up in between your hands. Press the feet firmly away from each other. Inhale, lifting the arms up overhead. Find your high lunge crescent pose. Coming into airplane pose, shift your weight forward, reach your arms back. Inhale, back up into crescent. Exhale, arms reach back, body diagonally forward, pressing the feet firmly away from each other. Inhale, arms reach forward and up. Exhale, reaching the arms back, find your airplane pose. From here, really shifting the weight into that left leg. Hands can stay reaching back, or you can take your hands together underneath your heart, shifting even more forward as we lift up into our warrior three here. So arms could be pointing back towards the end of the mat, or you join your hands in front of your heart. In your warrior three, push through the ball of that right foot. Keep your gaze steady at a drishti focus point out on the floor in front of you. We're here for 3, for 2, for 1. And then go ahead, plant your hands down, step your right leg long back again, and we flow. Knees, chest, chin to the ground, or chaturanga. Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in here. Full breath out. And then from here, looking forward, step your feet up. Come into your forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. This time, step your left leg long back. Find your lunge here. Really pushing the back heel and the crown of the head apart. Breathing. Finding length in the spine. One more full breath in. Plant your hands, right leg steps back. One more vinyasa. You're always welcome to skip these and just hang out in plank. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. We all meet in downward facing dog. Right leg rises back and up. Pull the knee in towards the nose. Shift the weight forward. Inhale, extend the leg back. Exhale, pull it up and forward. Inhale, extend it back. One more time, pull the knee in and through. Hold it here. Look forward and then step your right foot up in between your hands. Find that push of the feet away from each other. As you inhale, rise up into your crescent pose. With an exhale, airplane arms, reach the fingertips back. Inhale again, crescent pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Once more, inhale, arms lift and rise. Left heel is strong and lifted. Exhale, come into your airplane lunge. Shift your weight even more forward and then take a flight into your warrior three. Arms are reaching back to the end of the mat, or bring your hands together underneath your heart. Finding your Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3 pose. Try to keep your hips leveled. Really engage and power through the back of that left foot. Spread your toes. Find your balance. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep your breath going steady. In and out of the nose. One more breath here. Plant your hands. Step your left foot back. We flow. Vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin to the ground. Or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. From here, lift your heels up. We're going to go for leg raises. So first, starting with the left leg, push the left leg straight and back. Keep your shoulders pushing back. And then lift your left leg up high. Push your chest towards your right thigh. And slowly, without moving the body, release the left leg back down. Try to keep as steady as possible. Inhale. Right leg extends, lifts back and up. Slow motion, release the right foot back down. Left leg rises. Slowly release. Right leg rises. Release. One more set. Left leg rises back and up. Slowly bring the leg back down. One more time. Right leg rises back and up. And release it back down. Good. So join me for a couple of jumping back and forth exercises. So bend your knees generously, look forward, and then jump your feet to the outside of your hands. Good. From here, we're going to jump back into plank pose. When you land in plank pose, I want you to immediately firm all your muscles, okay? So we're going to plant the hands and then jump back into plank and steady. Good. Bend your knees, push your hips back, look forward, jump the feet to the outside of the hands. Keep going. Jump back into your plank, strong pose. Bend the knees, push the hips back, look forward. One more time. Jump forward. Good. And then jump back last time. That's it. Awesome. From here, release your knees down. Send your hips back into a child's pose. Just one full breath in here. Exhale out of your mouth. And then from here, roll up all the way into a seated pose. Take your hands to your knees and then go ahead, set your left hand down to the outside of the left hip. Right arm reaches all the way up and overhead, finding this big lateral stretch, side body opening. Maybe your wrist can circle a couple of times here. That's it. And inhale, coming all the way up, straight over to the other side. Right hand down, left arm reaches up overhead. Careful not to drop your shoulder forward. Keep your heart open here. Big breath in, same as on the other side. You can always circle the left hand here. And inhale, coming all the way up through center again. From here, let's come into a twisted seat. So take your right hand to the left knee, left arm comes around behind the hips, pushing into the fingertips, sit up nice and tall, navel to the spine as you exhale and twist. Stay here, breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Once more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, coming back through center, straight to the other side. Left hand connects to the right knee, right fingertips come around to the back. Push into your right fingertips, inhale, lengthen. Crown of the head pushing up, exhale, twist. Navel draws to the spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Last one, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Coming all the way forward and around. Now your right heel comes in a little bit closer towards your pubic bone, and then your left shin just lies in front of you. So right closer to the body, left shin in front. And then from here, we inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. And with an exhale, coming into your forward fold. You could sway a little bit here, press into the outer edges of the feet to keep the hips stimulated, and then allow your body to fold over any amount. Allowing the left outer hip to open up here, allowing the lower back to relax, taking nice and even, smooth breaths in and out of the nose. Next inhale brings you back into an upright seat. From here, hands behind you, just switch out the legs, left heel closer in towards you, right shin in front of you. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. And then as we exhale, find your forward fold on this side. Little sways here to really lengthen out the spine. Gentle push into the outer edges of the feet to keep the hips stable. And then find any amount of forward folding here that works with your hips and your body today. And then stay with your breath. Relax your facial muscles, relax your eyes, relax your breath. Next inhale brings you back up into a seat. And then from here, we're going to come back onto our mat, lying down. Keep the soles of the feet grounded as you completely recline down on the mat. We're going to prepare ourselves for bridge pose. We're going to prepare ourselves for bridge pose, so feet are hip width distance. Knees are pointing up in line with the hip bones. We're not going to open up the knees. We're going to keep them drawing towards each other. Hands are flat, palms facing down. From here, draw your navel into the spine, tilt your pelvis so that your lower back connects with the mat, and then push into the heels, lifting your butt off the mat with a nice long lower back. Now you can stay here. That's totally great and perfect. Keep pushing the hips up towards the sky. Or if you want to go into a little bit of an advanced variation of this pose, you could roll the shoulder blades underneath you, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then interlace your fingers. Pinky fingers are next to each other, and then begin to press into your forearms and into your hands, pushing the knuckles towards your heels, pushing even harder into your heels, lifting the hips up high, finding your bridge pose here. We're here for 3 more breaths. Keep lifting your hips. If your hands are interlaced, slowly release the interlace. Walk your shoulders back out and then gently roll down one vertebrae after the other. That's it. Spread your arms out wide. Drop your knees to the right. Breathe in here. Inhale, bring your knees over to the left. Inhale here. And when you're ready, come back through center and extend your arms and legs out long. Find Shavasana, your final pose, reconnecting to your body, to your breath, noticing what has changed in the physical body and the mental awareness. And then allowing the body to simply be and rest for a few moments. If your mind has begun to wander and thoughts are arising, know that you can always choose to follow the thought with all its emotions connected, or you can choose to acknowledge that a thought has come up, to let it pass, and to bring your awareness back to your breath. It's totally normal that we think. That's what our brain is made for. And know that on some days it's harder to withdraw from your thinking mind than others. And just know that with practice, some days become easier than others. Begin to move your fingers and your toes. Inhale, stretch your arms up overhead. And then exhale, bend your knees, pull your knees in towards your chest. Find that little rocking motion, little sway side to side. And then holding the backs of your thighs, come up into a seated position. Blink your eyes open whenever you're ready. Thank you so much. This was day 2. I'm proud of you for sticking to the practice, for continuing to show up for yourself. So let's take a good rest, drink lots of water today, and then I'll see you again on day 3. Namaste. Thank you.